yourself, though, just to kids here, because I know that in June you're going to be going to South Africa. You're doing a benefit concert in South Africa, and all of this is in support of something called the Adopted School Project. I mean, what got you interested in helping even beyond our borders?
Apple, the guy that is in the Black Eyed Peas, he is poorer than anybody sitting in here or anybody that you know. The type of poverty that he came from. He came from a third world country where they had to plant their own rice, wash their clothes on rocks. They had to, pump water. He's poor. He came from, his family is still, they're not poor now. So, me being from the American version of poor and him being from a third world country, you can't help but not to try to help out people from a whole different version of poverty. So we go to Philippines, we go to Soweto, and hopefully in the next years to come we go to Manyika in Brazil, we go to different places in the world and make music and use the money that we have to help other people.
And what about Zimbabwe, man?
Oh, we're gonna go to Zimbabwe.
Okay, all right, just checking.
You're gonna beat me up.
Yeah, okay.
Go to Zimbabwe now.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we have a song here at Nexus that we just love. And it's called One Tribe. You're looking at this group, you see how diverse this group is. There are some serious One Tribers in here, and we have some wonderful people. Can I see some of our urban missionaries, some One Tribe urban missionaries who are here, our volunteers, and from different churches? Can you wave? All right. And I saw one chief, One Triber in here. David Chadwick is here, my good friend. Where is he? Can you come and join me here on the stage?
And I have a special heart for genocide, where tribes are being completely exterminated for no reason whatsoever, and we need to join against those people who are exterminating people just because of a difference of opinion or skin color or faith even. That must stop in the name of Jesus. If you had to give these kids and adults the major way to fight peer pressure, to not reach their dreams, what would you say is the major thing these kids need to do to avoid the crab pot mentality? And in North Carolina, we go to the beaches a lot, and if you catch a bunch of crabs, you put them in a big bucket, and if one tries to crawl out, amazingly, the others reach and pull it back in. And a lot of these kids might have a dream to want to crawl out, but their peers are going to try to pull them back in because they're threatened by their success. What would you say to those who want to crawl out, how to do it and resist those who don't want them to succeed?
Make other friends. Reason being is because we don't live in a bucket anymore. In a day and age with phones, these kids, they're different than we are. Well, actually, they're different than you are. And not no disrespect, but we use these phones. The reason why you think of buckets is because we had no extension to other buckets, to the outside world. When you lived in Raleigh or in the projects, you were confined to the projects. But now all the cell towers for communications are all in poverty-stricken areas. There's places like third world countries that are developing more than America. India, Indonesia, Vietnam, places that were third world countries have more infrastructure for telecommunication. So to meet friends in China, you better put some Chinese friends in your phone. You better get your Chinese friends on your Facebook page. You need to get Indian friends. You need to get Brazilian friends that are like-minded, right? And that's how you surround yourself from that crab pot mentality, is by having aligned, like-minded dreams and goals, and surrounding yourself with people that are pushing forward.
I love that answer, because I think that represents even the relationship that we have, that David and I have, and that Nexus has with Forest Hill and other places. We've decided we're going to get out of the car, and we're going to make other friends, and we're going to be very, very purposeful in terms of, who do we link with, so that we can actually give these kids something which is really positive.